if you looked up movie star in the dictionary for a very long time, it would be Robert Redford. But the thing that I think that made him such a movie star, that made him such a star, was that he was this very humble, very grounded man. He didn't want celebrity. I don't think he was seeking out the spotlight. The spotlight sort of found him, and he took that spotlight and did a lot of good with it. So you take the beautiful looks, the talent, the social activism, and you tie it up in a bow, and it was just this classic, beautiful movie star. We do hear a lot about actors who want to become directors, and we know a lot of actors who become directors and they don't succeed. Robert Redford, Ordinary People, he won an Oscar for directing. As much as he probably didn't want to be in front of the camera, he wanted to be behind the camera. That's where he was comfortable. He didn't want to be in the spotlight. But of course, he's Robert Redford. So if you're Robert Redford, the director, guess what? The spotlight's going to be on you. What would independent film be like today without Robert Redford? He started the Sundance Institute and the annual Sundance Film Festival, which continues to be the gold standard for independent filmmaking. And he was dedicated to it. He didn't just put his name on it. He wasn't just a pretty face for it. He was dedicated to it. He was in the trenches. He was making it work. You would see him every year at the Sundance Film Festival at the welcome ceremony, walking the streets of Park City, Utah. This was a man who put his money where his mouth was. His last movie role, which I tend to forget, was an Avengers movie. Robert Redford's last, and that wasn't his first time as part of the MCU. So talk about diversity in a career, All the President's Men, The Sting, Butch Cassidy and Sundance Kid, and then your final movie, your final acting role is an Avengers movie. In the last few years, he's been very private. People have been wondering where has he been the last few years. He was consistently very private about his private life, so I'm not surprised we didn't hear much about whether or not he had health issues. And he lived as he died privately. His legacy, I think, is taking his stardom and his celebrity and turning it into something good for other people. He wasn't just about himself. He was this immensely talented actor, director, writer, producer, who took those talents and took that recognition and said, hey, I may be able to make a difference in the world, and really put his money where his mouth is. He didn't just put his face on something or just attach his name to just anything. He had to be passionate about it.